Hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. It's January 1931. I've played through a couple of turns off camera. I've scrapped some of my cruisers because I scrapped some of the Latonas because it's only 6 months until my new Philomel class heavy cruisers are ready. Still almost 2 years for my super uber battleship. My Adelaide class reasonably priced battleships. Well, kind of expensive, 158 million. That's a bit. But they're decently priced 16-inch gun armed battleships. They're coming in 3 months. The Bulwarks, the 18-inch battleships, 6 months. But I've been doing some research. The cruiser design research branch is complete. There are no more cruiser hulls to be researched. And this was my latest research. I've got 2 more battlecruiser hulls available, modernized battlecruiser and super battlecruiser. And I also have the large cruiser hull. So, you know what that means. Also, boilers. Where is it? Balanced draft boiler. It's kind of like, I've been going with the induced draft boiler for the most part, because it gives me more funnel capacity than natural boilers, but not as much smoke interference and engine costs as draft boilers, forced draft boilers. Balanced are, let's see, even less smoke interference. It's actually giving me a minus than induced. And overall, just plus 0.3% hull weight rather than plus 0.5%. It's not big. Plus 7.5% engine cost per weight. So that's gonna add some, but not as much as forced. So hopefully it's something we can work with. Also, big guns. I got the Mark IV 13-inch guns. It's not a big deal. I don't really intend to use 13-inch guns on the ships I'm about to design. I'm still at peace, but war with France, very likely in the near future. Possibly in this episode, but first we're gonna design some boats. I mean, it's kind of the point of this game. Let's see here. We got super battlecruiser. Still got this little wedge thing going on. Maximum displacement is 82,000 tons. Modernized battlecruiser. Max displacement 53,000. And we also have the large cruiser, which is 36,000. Okay. Okay, so it's just a big cruiser. I get it. It doesn't look as sleek as the modern heavy cruiser. Let's see, what are the differences here? Is it worth going with? 25 million base cost. 23 million. Okay, so it's not that much more expensive. Stability 105, hull form 124. So better stability, not as good hull form as the modern heavy cruiser. But we're gonna build some super battle cruisers. Let's roll. Man, that's a big ship. 193. Don't think I will build more than maybe 2 of these, if it ends up being a good design. 205. $242. So what I'm doing, for those who've not been watching this before, I have the AR roll up 5 random designs, 201. I note down the cost in million. This is 201 million. And then I average out the price. And I subtract 20%, and that's my budget. $161. Okay, calculator time. And yeah, of course, the AI designs are all like weird. Calculator. That was 193 plus 205 plus 242 plus 201 plus 161. That's 1,000. Divide by 5, it's gonna be 200. And less, 20% less, it's gonna be 160. Let's see if my math was correct. Divide by 5 is 200 times 0.8 is indeed 160. 160. So, this is what the AI has designed for 160. Just so happened to be the final roll. It's got 20.3 inch guns. Those are some big guns on a battlecruiser. Engine efficiency is not great. They've reduced the size. Cramped quarters, Crop 4. Gen 1 radar. Stereoscopic. 36.8. Okay. And it just looks stupid with the never mind. With the main guns on those tiny barbettes. So delete. Let's make a new one. I don't really need 20-inch guns. On my super battlecruiser. Because I've got those on my super battleship. Advanced tower. That's big. That's big. That's smaller. Okay, these all look the same. Just gonna go with that one. Finally, a battlecruiser tower that can actually fit a funnel. Let's go with 2 of these first. Speed will be 35 knots. Lock-in var. This will be because that's the name of one of the indomitable battlecruisers. One of the ones that have served like very well. Central line guns. These are now Mark IV, the 13-inch. They are cheap. Rate of fire 52-second reload. 60, 66, 78. So Mark 3 15-inch. AP damage 759. 360. So that's a decent increase. Let's go with the let's try and go for 16s. They look tiny on this hull. They look absolutely tiny. Okay. Yeah, they look tiny. We're gonna make them long. Do I have to put you on a barbette? Okay. Oil. Balanced. We're up to 77%. Gonna go turbo electric. I'm gonna go geared turbines for now, and then see if I have enough budget to go turbo electric when everything else is done. I'll probably end up reducing the size of the ship. Like, of course, this is gonna make me turn faster. But, you know, flash fire chance and everything. Might even be able to go triple. Just now, going past the budget. Increased AP actually. Max AT on the secondaries. Let's go high capacity. Let's go cap ballistic 2. Heavy, increased ammo, 2 powder, TNT 2. I saw the Germans now have TNT 3. And now the expensive bits. Base accuracy, or base accuracy and aiming speed, or long range accuracy. Exactly what is long range in this game? Increases progressively as range increases. Okay. That's how it works. Should probably have known. Acoustics, Hydro 2. Radar, Gen 2. Deck armor. 6. 2. 2. 3. I've got 17 on my Caledonias. Might as well go 17 here. 6, 6. Ship is overweight. Let's reduce the draft. Let's take away parts of the beam. Can we go -5? Yeah, we can. Spotting range. Almost 37 kilometers. Gotta love it. Now there's the shrinking point. Oh, come on. Forward offset. If I put this there, put that there. Afterweight offset, but engine efficiency is now good. Ship is overweight by quite a lot. Okay, sometimes when I move the rear turret, the front one moves with it. Other times it does not. Okay, ship is overweight. Let's see about that. Can reduce the deck armor, reduce the main belt. Reduce the top of the turret armor. Go down to 20 inches of side armor on the turrets. Forward offset still. Are the other secondary towers, are they smaller? Ship is still overweight. Double bottom. That shaved off some weight. Barbette 3. Shaft 2. That did it. Now, if I go turbo electric, didn't actually do that much to the weight. It made the ship lighter. Okay. It added some cost, but it made the ship lighter. Okay, let's turn it all the way down. Ship is now overweight again. I want to keep the citadel though. And like all of these stuff are so nice to have. I'm not sure what I want to sacrifice. Let's go down to anti-flood 2. It's the shaving off the weight. That's the difficult part. I could reduce the range. That fixes a lot. I mean, that's still pretty good range. Box 2. Reduce the cost a bit. Oh, I still need the secondaries. I completely forgotten. 4-weight offset. Increase the weight because it makes my citadel bigger. If I make it slightly wider again, can I then move this further back? No. I was at -2, -5, right? Well, let's see. Let's go down to anti-torp 2. And let's do some work with the armor here. That saves my budget. Yeah, okay. Let's go with geared turbines then. Actually, no, I want this because it gives me a minus to smoke interference. And it's not that expensive, is it? I mean, I can do that. 4-weight offset's still bad. Okay, now I can probably add a secondary there. A like barbette thing. No? What happened to those secondary towers that had the, like, barbette mountings? Why can't I have those back? Can I not fit one up here? Aft weight offset 0.9. Let's make these guns a little bit longer. Pitch is now atrocious. It's super terrible. I mean, the roll is not great either. Let's add some 4-inch guns, because they are now Mark IV. Anywhere else I can fit these? Okay, 3-inch guns, do they have, like, yeah, there. Like, why won't it fit, like, on this little porch thing? Okay, let's move you there. Uh-oh. Perfect. It's under budget. Some compromises were made. But overall, it's a battlecruiser with 12 16-inch guns. That's just... that's pretty nice. But remember, I do get an accuracy debuff from having triple barrels, which is kind of... maybe I do want to go with the doubles. Maybe I do want to go with the doubles. This weighs 183, no, 1800 tons. Okay. It's 1,000 tons difference. That's pretty big. Accuracy at 20 kilometers. 2% with AP, 2.9 with HE. 1.6, 2.3. 10,000 meters, it's 5.7 and 7 with the triple. 7.1 and 8.7 with the double. let me save weight and cost and make my ship more accurate by going with these guns. I can then pump up the width of the ship. Oh, I can even make it like so. Uh-oh. Oh, that breaks the budget. There we go. 160 million. Forward offsets. Can I just find the balance here? There we go. Perfect. That improved the pitch. It improved the roll. It improved pretty much everything. And it still got the turbo electric, still has the turtleback. 35 knot speed. And I got some weight left to play with if I ever want to upgrade it, give it a refit in the future. Yes, Trafalgar class. I said I was only gonna build one or two, but I think this is gonna be it's gonna be a 4-ship like build series. Because it's a pretty like well-rounded and balanced out battlecruiser design. It's not like an obscene kind of super battleship or something like that. I mean, even the what's the name of that? The Adelaide. It's just a little bit more expensive than the Adelaides, which were like supposed to be reasonably priced battleships. Four. Trafalgar class. 27 months. It's not bad. And did I have a new destroyer design to play with too? I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna design a DD now, or if I'm just gonna take a look at the destroyer hull. What's with this? What's with this game? Why? Destroyer 4. Okay, it's yeah, it's still got this like raised forecastle thing going on, which is gonna limit where I can put guns, and that's like the one thing I don't like with my current DDs. So no, not gonna design one now. I was hoping it was gonna be a flush deck destroyer, which would give me a lot more options with gun and superstructure placement. but it wasn't. So I'm not gonna bother. My current DDs are more than good enough. When I get this war started and I start losing my DDs, which are, you know, the type of ship that I lose the most of in fights, then yeah, I'm just gonna design some new ones instead of building the old ones. No, I don't want to be your friend. Germans are building a lot of ships. No flammable materials. 23-inch torpedo tubes from the Italians. The submarine things are not in the game. But yeah, we are getting more hostile with the French. Which is good. Italians have a lot of power projection in the Mediterranean. These are Rodneys. Where are my other two Rodneys? Fleet. Inflexible North Sea. North Sea. Okay, they are in this formation. Let's have them join. And these guys have no battlecruiser. They have one heavy cruiser. Let's send them some reinforcements. They can have the Zealous. One of the Cleopatras. And two Latonas. Right. And by the way, here's my museum fleet. The Prince of Wales, the Indomitable, New Zealand, and Latona. They're all mothballed. Yeah, you can go and see them in Liverpool if you live nearby. Come on, get a war. I want to fight. -10 with the French. That means we're getting a war next turn. It's gonna be a big one. It's a huge fleet. They need reinforcements. Yeah, at least this fleet can outrun anything. Let's go, let's fight the French. And there comes a bunch of ships finished. Germans have hydrophone station 3. French Empire has sent us an ultimatum demanding to withdraw our fleet that is operating near their borders, claiming that it threatens their trade lines with neighboring countries. The government requires your advice on how to reply. So I can pay them off, or I can have my war. Yes, very nice. Very nice. And the French have a fleet of 161 ships. They are repairing 4. They are also fighting the Germans, who have, you know, started to rebuild. Since I last fought them, they're building 63 new ships. They have a fleet of 32, including 1 battlecruiser. I had a bunch of ships enter service this turn. My Hunter class, my Adelaide class. Yeah, what do you have in the vicinity, France? Let's move these out. That's 2 battleships, 3 battlecruisers. Two more Adelaides going there. Do I have any cruisers nearby? I don't really. Let's give them some DDs. On 2, 3, 4 Hydras going there, and the rest of my Scapa Flow fleet can head out here. Alright. We're gonna have some big fights now. There's gonna be a lot of these meeting fights popping up. There we go. 3 of them. So we're gonna do 1 and leave the rest for the next episode. Okay. My brand new Adelaides, my brand new Hunters, assisted by some DDs. These are the torpedo focused Hydra class versus a bunch of light cruisers. 31 knot top speed, 32. And some DDs. 30 knot top speed. Very slow for DDs. Let's fight it out. See how my Adelaide class battleships perform. Radar Gen 1. Okay. Gen 1 radar. Yeah, I designed them just before I researched Gen 2. There we go. weather is nice. I do not get the debuff from it being morning because I have the radar. Ships are going bonk. Let's slow down my battlecruisers a notch. Already spotted the enemy. It was the Violet. 21 kilometers. If I had radar Gen 2, they would have been spotted like even sooner. I'm hitting stuff? I'm doing like big damage. Let's slow down, 25 knots, get that cruise speed modifier. Okay. I guess I'm just sinking stuff before I can identify it. We have torpedoes going out. You guys can now just retreat. Okay. I guess launching torpedoes at that was just not needed. You guys can speed up a bit. K, 14K, 1.6, 2.7, 117. Yeah, my battleships are doing the brunt of the damage here. With those double 16s. Stereoscopic 5. Stereoscopic 5. He's get 108 hull stability and tower. These only get 28. Okay. I didn't know my Hunter class battlecruisers were that unstable. Oh, not unstable. It's a bonus, but or is it just that 108 is just really amazing? I have to check what the hull stability bonuses for my other ship classes are. These get a plus 2.3. You can just sail around and harass. What are you doing? What are you doing? Kill it before it lays eggs. Let's identify. 6.4 torpedo range. Okay. $20 million. Crop 4. Decent armor for a light cruiser. RDF. No radar. RDF, no radar. Advanced radio. So they're not that modern. Sank. Okay, so my DDs have done quite a bit of damage actually. Just from guns? Alright. There we go. That was the last of them. And I know it's the last because I have radar. Well, that was very one-sided. Let's see, who did the most? Not that there was that much damage to pick up, but 20, 8.7, 27, 16, 5, 4.4, 3, 2. So my DDs with no torpedo hits did almost as much damage as my battle cruisers. And my battleships did the brunt of the work. Okay. Alright. So I guess my hunters are not that effective? Or is it just a case of my Adelaide class battleships being so effective that they hogged all the damage? And my battlecruisers would have done a lot more if they just had time to do stuff before the battleships just blapped everything out of existence. Anyway, yeah, that was my Adelaide class battleships. These are the Brazens. Quite a bit older. I gave them a quick refit before the war started, so they should have the newer radar. Ooh, the French have some interesting... Oh, 12.7-inch guns. Oh, okay. Oh. But... Languedoc class battleship, I've seen them before. I'm pretty sure I saw them in the last war. They are not very... not very impressive. But the Moors... 68 million. I mean, that's more than what my Vanguards cost when designed. And it's displacing more than my Brazens, although it's a little bit cheaper. 5 double 12.7-inch. 10 guns. I've got 6. But mine are bigger. 24.2 knots. 28. Standard bulkheads. 18.2-inch armor. 19.5, but I think that's like turret armor or barbette maybe. Yeah, looks like a good ship. But you will have to wait until the next episode if you want to see how it performs against mine. Oh, that's a lot of DDs. Dorado class, 34 knots. 33.9, 35.9, Stilette. $7 million price tag, 9.8 million, 10.3. 12 torpedo tubes. Okay. So once again, enemy DDs are more expensive than mine, but I'm pretty sure mine can outgun them. But anyway, you'll see that in the next episode. Goodbye and take care.